Me veo fina, está como...
Tú estás
ahí,
fly,
está
fly.
ahí.
No, esta tipa es fly, pasita.
Oye.
Es que hoy estamos como chilling, estamos tranquilos.
Aquí
En
chilling.
verdad, yo estoy aquí, pero estamos bien.
Estamos chilling.
Estamos chilling.
Aquí
chilling.
chilling. Vamos a la música, que
Espérate.
bajó.
Se me murió la tableta.
Primeramente.
Ey.
¿Otra vez se murió?
Yeah, de nuevo.
You gotta get that fixed, bro.
I thought that was a joke.
Nah, we
seriously.
Because we was vibing 30 seconds.
Oye.
Dun, dun, dun.
We was
Watch
lit.
this. Here it is. Aquí chilling. Está con Party with Rami. Oye. Tú querías,
I love her name.
¿Tú querías artista? Toma.
Whoa.
¿Tú querías DJ? Toma.
Hey.
¿Tú querías caramelito? Toma. ¿Tú querías modelito? Toma.
Wow.
Everything. Toma.
Esta tipa es
No,
completa.
así no. Not everything toma. But the other one.
I
Una
mean...
Wow, qué introducción, Dios mío.
Ya,
Vamos,
Sí.
we
Un
gotta
aplauso,
cheers
un
to that.
aplauso, un
Cheers,
aplauso.
cheers to that.
Oh,
Cheers.
there's no
Party with
aplauso.
Rami.
Cheers. Aplauso también, pues
Y
claro.
aplauso.
Thank you very much,
Salud.
Chico, Los, for having me.
El sol, la playa, un tro de vaina que viva el
Aquí chilling. Oye, Party with Rami. En la maldita casa. Estoy medio ronca, pero
Yes.
estamos lindos como quiera.
That's it.
Llegué yo.
She
y
is
la
a
para,
fucking
y tengo
para.
la grasa. Ay,
Yo, a fucking vibe. I started following her, bro, just cause en la vibra, yo.
And I'm cooler
You-
now.
you have-
He told me about you a while ago, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have like that presence.
Thank you.
Tú sabes que tú entras a un lugar and without trying too much, tú sobresales. So that's dope.
Yo, no bullshit. I don't know why.
It's
You're
the
being
energy.
yourself,
It's,
too.
you
Yeah,
be
it's
yourself.
just- it's me, it's just
I feel
me.
like you're being yourself.
Llegó
Yeah.
la para, llegó la grasa,
De que
llegó
tú
la
llegas,
pámpara.
that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's fucking dope. And
Thank
plus, you're multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your... people.
Llegó.
Me pitó.
Uh-huh.
Tú querías. Not right now. Nah, but yo, multi-talented, female DJ. You know what I'm saying?
How about just DJ?
Oh,
Why
just
always
DJ.
gotta- How about you gotta be a
Cause,
female?
Word, why would
no.
that be a
Whoa,
female,
whoa,
bro?
whoa.
It's- I'm a
Espérate,
DJ.
because
Taking her
it's
side.
not it's not common. Come on.
Okay, fair.
It's
That's
not
fair.
common.
That's fair.
That's why.
And
Yo
I
no lo
think
digo
that's a
de
good- And I actually think that's a good place to start
It
the
is.
discussion.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about the whole DJ thing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Where it started. ¿Qué te motivó?
Okay, so first of all, I don't know about y'all, but I was always a person in the house parties,
Oh, yeah.
on the iPod, poniendo fucking DJ Nelson.
Oh, you know about
Poniendo
that.
lo que sea, tra. You know, my love for music has always been real, has always been super present in my life. But when I started to DJ for real, is when I lost my job.
Which was?
Which
was
was,
the job?
I was a full-time teacher,
Ooh.
but now full-time Party with Rami in Amalita
That's-
Casa.
That's what's
Fire.
up.
And I lost my job. We're not going to get into details. But I was substitute teaching at some school in Harlem. And I overheard that they needed a substitute. They needed a DJ for prom.
Right.
Y yo conozco los chamacos. I know what they like. At this time, PNB Rock was killing it.
Oh, I remember
A
that,
Boogie,
yeah.
A Boogie had just come out. So it was easy, you know what I mean? And they were paying like, I don't remember if it was like $700 or $800.
For the gig?
Damn.
Yo, old
I
but
see.
yo thought-
¿Cómo va a ser?
So I was like,
I'm in the wrong field.
right, nah, and I was just like, I'm a DJ. Oh, they were like, oh yeah, what's your name? So before that, when I was at the job that I was at, I used to do their high school parties, and I was DJ Remy Ma, because Remy Ma is like one of my favorite rappers.
Fire.
But I used to play around on virtual DJ. Anybody could do that, but I had never messed with Serato or like a mixer, controller, turntables, nothing. So when they asked me my name, I wasn't gonna say DJ Remy Ma, cause I'm like, what the hell? So in the moment, cause one of my former nicknames, some people still call me Remy, was Remy. They're like, oh, what's your DJ name? I was like, DJ Rami. Rami is similar to Remy, and my last name is Ramirez.
Ramirez.
So I just went with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about my first name, but my last name is Ramirez.
No need to give your government.
No. So estamos ahí. DJ Rami. I did the prom. It helped me pay my rent. I thank God.
Fire.
And then that year I did like a little cookouts. I did a couple private events, but I never really felt like a DJ. So when I made my Instagram, I didn't feel comfortable saying I'm DJ Rami. So, you know, you guys, we started this podcast, Aqui Chillin, talking about my energy and my light. And I'm a party everywhere I go.
Up.
So then I was just like, you know what? Party with Rami. Also, Party Next Door is one of my favorite artists.
Oh,
so I was just like, oh, Party Next Door. I'm a party with Rami. Good bow. That's my IG. Follow me.
Facts. And it fits perfectly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Porque una cosa que diga yo, Party with Rami, y ella entre de que. Sí, ¿cómo te está?
I DJ, I host, I make music.
Now you do everything.
I think it's dope. She went from being a school teacher to a DJ. That's dope. Like,
I mean,
and to risk it all. That's inspiring.
Because you could have just said, let me go get another teaching job, right?
Exactly.
Right. So, all right. So let me clarify a bit, right? So I lost my job. I was substitute teaching. I picked up DJing on the side. But once I found a more permanent teaching job, I kept on going.
Nice.
Now, I always say this in all my interviews. Shout out to all of my students. I love y'all and I miss y'all. They were the best thing that ever happened to me.
Nice.
They believed in me. They pushed me. They always put me on to the new music, to the Lil Dicky, to the Lil Flaca, to the Lil whatever. Pero, siendo maestra was never my passion. Now, being a role model to kids that look like me, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in school, I didn't have a teacher that looked like me. I didn't have a teacher whose parent never went to school in this country and they didn't know how to help me with my homework. That's some real shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that I was able to be that for them, even though a lot of my students, they had their parents involved, me, I don't come from that. I come from nothing. I come from a single parent home where my mother didn't know English. And I'm like, yo no entiendo, coño. You know what I'm saying? So for me,
that's dope.
Teaching, I didn't love the politics behind it, the administration. I have to teach this when I
the
really
curriculum.
Yeah, because si fuera por me, it would be about certain books, it would be about writing, but it would be about life. These kids gotta learn about life. We was talking earlier about like health and like taking care of yourself. Important. They don't teach that to our people.
They don't, yeah.
So I don't regret teaching because of all the students. I've taught at least 1,000 kids in Harlem for 6-7 years, and they all changed my life for the better. But I will never go back to teaching.
You just answered my question.
I
was just
never.
gonna ask her, like,
I will never.
Wow.
All else fails, maybe I'll do a course one day as a professor, but I'm not gonna fail. I'm Party with Rami, and I'm here to stay.
That's a fact.
That's
y
it.
esa es la motivación.
Ya lo sabe.
La internacional.
I am international.
That's it.
La
Yo,
nacional.
¿Qué tú buscabas en UK?
Ay, Dios.
¿Qué tú buscabas allá? ¿Tú estabas buscando un tigre o tú estabas...?
Tigre, yo soy una mujer de negocio.
I like that.
Yo soy una chica seria.
I like that.
So let's talk about it. First of all, I go by Party with Rami. If you don't follow me, follow me. Estoy ronca, but I really have a sexy voice, believe it or not.
Nah,
we heard it earlier.
That raspy still sexy.
You like this? You like it, papi?
Ay, Dios mío.
Okay, so before I get into the UK, I had dropped my EP, self-titled Party with Rami in June. Streamed that, all streaming platforms. I got 3 videos out. Check it out, YouTube.
El sol, la playa, un tro de vaina que viva. El mono, estamos rompiendo todo. Nothing to something, not stopping till we open. I turn setbacks into comebacks. When you the realest, they always come back. Again, again, again. Wanna be more than a friend, a friend. Again, again, again. Wanna be more than a friend, a friend.
And again, follow me on Instagram. Que estamos por 10K for December. And that's the goal.
We're going to put all those links in the description.
So, the UK really started with me randomly meeting one of the top film and music directors from the UK on break from my job. So, I'm going to give you the very quick story.
From you?
Yes, I was teaching.
Okay.
But because I didn't love teaching, whenever I had a break, I would go out on walks. Just to clear my mind, to talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yo hago así. I'm showing my age, but the kids nowadays be like this. But anyways, so one day I was with 2 of my really close friends from my old job. Big up, Ramjit. Shout out to you, Jaina.
Shout out.
Yeah, love ya. And we usually walk towards like 8th, but they were like, yeah, let's walk towards 7th. And I was like, all right, let's go towards 7th.
Let's go to 7th.
Yo veo pila de carro, pila de cámaras. Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? And for me, I always felt like I belonged on TV, on camera, whatever. So yo veo pila de gente, and I promise, I put this on my mother. I literally said, "Yeah, do y'all need extras?" And I'm walking by. I'm not thinking nobody's gonna respond, right? So Shorty goes like this. So yo voy entremetida.
Hey.
Wow.
Yo, así que
Espérate, te lo
alinearon los
juro.
planetas.
Actually, Jade, y'all can look her up. She'll be like, yeah, that totally happened. So she goes like this.
She cute.
She's beautiful. She's my twin. Feel me?
I like
So
that.
she goes like
Ay,
this.
Dios mío.
Espérate. She goes like this, and she's like, "Oh, what did you say?" And I'm like, "Hold up, where y'all from?" She's like, "We're from West London." And mira,
Big
it
ups.
was.
Big
Hey,
ups,
shout out to Ashley Jade. Shout out to the whole squad that was outside. Big up Western. Western was shooting a music video. Y'all know Western. They sing that song. Texting, na. Everybody be doing the Bronx wine to that shit.
Oh,
Whatever.
Oh,
I know,
Texting.
yes,
It's not dancehall, babe.
What is it?
It's a different genre from the UK. It's not dancehall, but I know why you think it's dancehall.
Dancehall.
It's
No, it's not dancehall.
Es similar.
Es algo familiar.
Es
pero
similar. Algo.
Okay. Let me tell you, whatever. Long story short, so I introduced myself to them like if I was the biggest and the baddest DJ in New York, which
I thought you were.
Listen,
You
hold
are.
up. I was not, and I'm very humble. I am not, because there are some amazing DJs, and I'm still working. But I am the best party with Rami. That's all I want to say. Boom.
That's a fact.
So whatever, I introduced them. Yo me hago la cosa más grande del mundo. I checked them out on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit. These are some legit, big, top dogs, top players, whatever. So then Shorty's like, Ashley's like, they had just finished shooting, there's a park on 131st and 7th. There's a little basketball court right there in front of the church. So she's like, oh, we just finished shooting here. But if you like, we've got another part in the rooftop in the city late tonight. So I was like,
She definitely hangs out in the UK.
no, I basically live there, my man.
I know.
So, estoy ronca, but the accent's cute. So basically,
dope.
you know, they tell me I could be part of, you know, like cameo, whatever, other part of the video. But I was dating somebody at the time, which he's a great dude. We didn't work out. And we had a date. So yo lo llamo fulano. I know we have a date. We were supposed to have a date tonight, but I met these people from the UK and they're shooting a video. He was like, yo, fuck it, go. We go on a date tomorrow. I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah. Like, he was like, this is your destiny. Go. Long story short, they sent me the address. I went. I have a very short cameo. Y'all could check it out. Western. The song is called Night and Day.
Yo la voy a buscar ahorita.
Dale pa' allá. Put that shit right now. Okay, so, and I'm like smiling with my Rami hat. I'm there.
We're gonna put it in the video.
And
we
then,
are. We
to
gonna
make
get that clip.
a very long story short, Ashley and I, we stayed in touch. I visited the UK for the first time in 2019.
Nice.
We linked up. We hit it off. She's one of my closest friends. I love her very much. I will say she changed my life because she made me realize that I am meant to be more than a teacher, and I did not love my job. And she's been full-time, like, director for, like, over 10 years.
Right.
So she works for herself. Nobody talks about it. Working for yourself is very, very hard. So for me to meet somebody from the UK
Preach.
to, like, really, like, support me and put the battery in my back, like, yo, you're talented, let it go. I didn't do it right away. I left my job last year, 2020, but she was a big motivating factor, and I'm grateful. So that was the first time, kept in touch, we became Biffles, linked her in LA, and then this past year I went to the UK twice, and that's it. Estamos activos.
Yo.
Estamos activos.
Internacional.
Ya lo
I thought it
sabes.
was
Yo.
a joke.
I'm not playing.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. We just getting
Yeah.
started,
Yo.
but it's a good
What's
start.
Nah, yo, that's a huge move. Like to just decir, yo,
It's hard
Olvídate.
though.
Mucho riesgo.
cause you put in work to become a teacher, tú sabes. Como
I have
todo,
2
como
degrees,
todo.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
educated.
Exacto.
Yeah, I have 2 degrees.
So, para tú decir, yo, like, I'm about to risk it and go after my true dream. And my, yo, it's so inspiring.
But not only
And not only that, and succeeding, like you living off of it, right?
thank you. I am living. I
So-
am living off of it.
Just to put it claro, porque
But-
Para que entienda.
para que entiendan.
But what I want everyone to know, you have to, in this life, you have to choose your heart. If you work for somebody else, if you don't love your job, that's hard. If you work for yourself, but you got to figure it out every day, every week, every month, it's hard, but it's you. It's your passion. And there's always a market for what you want to do. A lot of people be like for example, like let's say I wanted to make custom cups. I could be like, oh no, there's so many cups in the world. Nobody's going to buy my cup. But nobody's going to buy my cup because I don't believe nobody's going to buy my cup. But if I make a cup and I market that shit, I make it look cool. I'm doing videos. You're going to buy my cup.
You're going to convince
It's
them.
a very simple example, but I say that to say that whatever you want to do, make a plan and execute. And I say this very humbly because I'm still working my way up.
Of course.
But I'm not looking back, and I believe yo voy a llegar donde yo quiero llegar.
We believe
That's
in
it.
it too.
That's it.
That's a fact.
Ronca y
You will.
todo.
When you were little,
Right.
did you ever picture yourself doing something like this, or you wanted to do something completely different?
I love that question. When I was little, I definitely wasn't cool, but I will say a few things. I've always been a huge fan of Selena. Like, and I think all of us were, whether Bitty Bitty Mama, whether you were
I wasn't a fan.
I
just
was
wanted
a
to smack.
fanatic. Oh, I don't blame you. She was.
Tú querías.
Hey,
Selena.
Selena, may she rest
Yo,
in peace.
chill.
One of the most beautiful.
Rest in peace.
Una de las
Let me not be
carreras más cotizadas.
Una dura. Okay, so I always loved music. You know, I come from a family of musicians. One of my uncles, who's played like a huge father figure in my life, to this day is in a band, and he's actually a full-time
What
teacher.
band?
Band que toca en Long
okay.
Island, and yeah, I don't know. It might be called like, I don't know, Theo. I'm
Like
sorry.
bachata?
No, like merengue.
Oh,
mambo.
merengue,
And he does a lot of
okay.
covers.
That's
He does a
fire.
lot of covers, but he's
nice.
fire. Manny Mendez, I love you.
Hey.
But, you know, I come from a family of musicians, where my family's from in DR. So it's always been a thing, you know, and we're all Dominicans. You know, the house parties, you 8, 9, 10, bachata,
Eso es encendido.
merengue, típico. So, you know,
Que se perdió hoy en día
lógico, yes. Naturalmente, uno se cría con eso, and you find the love
Of course.
for music. Then it's the house parties. Then I've always been a character, but I wasn't always confident in my craft. And that's the number one thing. Because for a long time, people were like, oh, you funny. Yo, you got bars. I be kidding. Yo, you, But I never thought I could make something of that. And then I'm first generation in this country to go to college, to get a master's. Y después uno dice, la mamá mía, y yo te amo, but she always be like, tú tienes que ser maestra, o doctora, o lo que sea, o abogada.
¿Por qué?
Pero that's because that's what they thought. But
Yeah.
I never wanted any of those things. Pero para complacer mi mamá, porque la amo,
Claro.
I went to
That's what
college.
we all do,
Of
right?
course,
We all do that,
I got
yeah.
my degree.
It's not what we,
And I got into a teaching
we really
program.
don't want that's
I never
some
wanted
shit,
it.
right?
I never wanted it. I never. And I still don't. But I did it.
But I think it's like they come because they work hard to come to this country.
They
right?
sacrifice everything.
So they expect you to be this person.
But it's not
what
fair.
what they think is like this is success in this country.
That's their definition of success.
Yeah.
But we all know success means different.
Bro, success could be
100%.
yo. Hay mujeres haciendo cuarto just send a feed pic, bro.
Okay, but let's talk about it.
Talk about
You
what?
say
Let's
feed
talk
pic, but that's entrepreneurship.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not knocking. Let me
Tell
tell
them.
you something. I'm all.
That's fire.
All I do,
Tell them.
I agree.
I think that's fire.
Porque mira, at the end of the day, success is what you make it, is what you
go.
want it to look like. I'm not here to judge anybody. If you
successful
sell
to me.
feet, if you have multiple streams of income, I don't care what your hustle is. As long as you hustle, I respect you. As long as you're a good person, I respect you. As long as you want to win and you want to help other people win, I respect you. And la gente, they don't really always agree with that and they don't see it. Right now, in this country, la mayoría de la gente que tiene pila de cuartos son los gringos. Why? Because what they do is they go mad hard, they become masters of their crafts, or they come from money, but they reinvest in their community. And Latinos and the black community, we have to do the same
I always
thing.
I talk about that.
We have
it's
to
a
do
blueprint. It works.
It is.
We have to.
If we were more united, bro, nadie puede con nosotros.
Es que we
loco.
are the culture of this country.
Yo,
It's the putting the
by
money
population
behind one another.
alone, we
Number
take-
one.
Por
we number
ejemplo,
one, bro.
que estaban hablando ahorita en la sala, we were talking about music.
Yes.
And how these Latin artists nowadays are taking over.
We are.
Bro.
J Balvin, what's up?
J Balvin.
Toquisha, que lo que?
Ay,
Let's
Dios
talk
mío, let's talk
about it.
about it.
Let's talk about it. So as you guys may or may not know, Party with Rami here. Follow me, follow Chico, follow Los, Aqui Chillin,
Estamos
Perra, you know. Yo soy una pena en calor. The music video has been taken down by YouTube. Now, there are a lot of varying opinions on that. But I have a strong opinion, and I'm sure you guys do.
Yep.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about
Should they have taken down the music video? Why or why not?
Dale primero.
I think they should have not taken down the music video. First of all, I'm a big believer in like decentralization of like businesses and stuff like that. I'm into blockchain and crypto and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if that was really his page, he should have been like allowed to upload it, no matter what the message is.
Okay.
On the other hand, though, there were certain images in the video that I didn't like, to be honest with you. Like we spoke about it earlier when he was walking with the two women.
Afro-Latinas.
Afro-Latina with a leash.
Right.
I don't think that's the right representation
of our
culture.
I agree. And just to piggyback off of that, like, we could have done without that scene.
Right.
Okay? And it's a very sexual song. You know, it is actually, a lot of people, you know, the articles that I read were like, J Balvin's song. No, it's Toquisha's song. J Balvin put it on his album.
He's just a
pero es el tema de Toquisha. Big up Toquisha. And if you know anything about La Toqui,
and she put it in the work.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, she is.
She's
very sexual. So,
and that sells.
100%. My issue, my problem with it being taken down is the message or the reasoning that is being, you know, like expressed or being put on all these outlets. Oh, they racist, they this, slavery. No, like, we say perra all the time, and in the Latin culture, it means a lot of different things, you know? Like, you know, one of the biggest dembos, que perra mi amiga. Or in a sexual environment, perra can be fun.
Y los tigres, like, so igual, esa es mi perra.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, like you said, I don't agree with that scene. It was a poor representation. It easily can be misconstrued. It's not okay. But you have to understand the word perra. The word, how is it being used in the context, which is very sexual. And then I'm thinking, I can't speak for them. I didn't write the video treatment. Perra also literally means dog. They're going to put somebody on a leash. I'm not saying it was the right move. I'm just saying I don't think their intention was to be racist or disrespectful. My name is PartyWithRami, and I approve this message.
There you go.
We got to talk to the director, man.
Like,
wrong.
Whoever it was.
It's
look, I get it. I get both sides and stuff. I get why people could get offended.
Yeah, of course.
But don't take the video down. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I mean, they did put it back up, but they took it off. They took it off, right? I think it was the vice president was like, we do not.
But there's worse content.
There is.
Yo, there are some shows on Netflix right now that if you watch them,
talk about it.
Yo, you would be like, there's one called Big Mouth, I think.
I haven't watched that one.
Yo.
I've heard of it.
It's like a cartoon. Yo.
Oh, I did. Oh,
you think South Park is bad?
Oh, no.
This is like South Park times 100 on steroids.
Se pasan.
That shit don't get canceled. So why would you take down a music video like that? I understand, you know, there's certain content, but...
Si te ofendió, no lo vea.
That scene, I don't
yeah.
That scene...
No apoye la canción. You know how you go against... This is my personal opinion. How you go against... Oh, no me gustó el video. Don't stream the song.
I agree.
Déjalo así. Because you can't... Just because of that video, you're not going to be like, yo... Toquisha, I don't like her no more.
Nah, everybody's still playing Toqui.
You still gonna fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Just no vea video y ya.
Y yo pienso
don't fuck a stream up the money.
Que everything is a learning experience, and I'm an artist as well. So like, I make, you know, I have my music videos, and it's something to just keep in mind. Like, if I ever do anything, like, I should be a bit more mindful, and maybe on their team they should have had somebody like, you know what? This might be interpreted in a very inappropriate way. Let's not do it. Pero to try and cancel J Balvin and Toquisha, I'm not with it.
That's another word.
I'm not with it. Yeah, the cancel culture is disgusting right now.
I'm tired of that shit.
They try to cancel everybody.
Yo, next time,
they didn't have one time they was trying to cancel Goya or some shit.
Taligoya?
No, Goya, like just...
The company.
Shout out to Taligoya, though.
It supported Trump.
No, pero en el momento, ellos están para cancelar a Travis Scott. Porque lo que pasó en
concierto.
Oh, yeah.
Which
he got sued.
How many people died?
They say 8 on paper, but I don't believe that.
I believe it's more.
But 8 how?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very technical.
I read today.
It was over 50,000 people, bro.
I know, but había un chamaquito that he got stampede or whatever.
Yeah, he's in a coma.
But y lo otro?
Bueno, hay varias versions of what's going on. I don't know. I don't like to say much unless I have the facts.
Yeah.
But it seems like there was a high level of excitement. People rushing to the stage. People got trampled.
Okay.
It also seems like I saw this in the news, and if I'm wrong, I saw this on the news. It's not me. Supposedly, somebody injected a security guard con droga, and it was giving them heart palpitations, and they had a heart attack. So it seemed like it was just mismanaged, a lot of people, and there was just some weird stuff going on with like drugs. I don't know. It's very unfortunate. We give our purest condolences to everyone who has passed away or is having issues. It's just sad because Travis Scott is catching the heat, and as an artist,
is unfair.
That's scary.
But it's unfair
but it's
because
scary too.
He's not. Él está cantando.
Él no está totalmente culpable, pero lo que pasa es que hay supuestamente hay pila de video que enseña que la gente está and diga que he's looking and he's turning away. I don't know if that's true. I'm reporting what I've heard.
He expect whoever staff is there to and no puede parar el show and he really don't know.
Right.
Yo, you know what when you perform and you in the zone. Like, I perform before, and cuando tú estás cantando, tú no estás pendiente a mucha vaina, loco. You in the zone.
My last,
y más si tú estás en nota, lo que sea.
Y ellos tenían 50,000 people. My last performance was in London. I think it was maybe 200-300 people, right?
Can you say it with the accent?
My last performance was in London, babes.
I like
you that. See me? Yeah. I was in London, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, había tal vez. I don't want to do it because I'm raspy. I said, wow. Estoy en la tele. So, a little lower, que tú sabes. Pero había por lo menos 200, vamos a decir. Can I tell you, I only noticed the first 2 rows. Everybody else is a little blur con el teléfono.
Yeah.
And that's just like about 200 people. So imagine 50,000.
From a stage.
Right. And I was on a stage, but it was a baby stage compared to Travis.
Now let's talk about musical influences.
Oh my Lord.
Yes.
Because I like when people know their music, I always like to ask this question.
Talk to me, ask me whatever you want.
Is there an artist that influences you in the ahora mismo, en el momento?
Okay, this is actually very difficult for me to answer because I think I'm very unique. I think my sound is unique, but there are people that inspire me.
You could name even up to 3 if you want. To make it easy.
Okay, when it comes to sound, fuck. It's hard. Okay. Fuck sound. Let's talk about energy and work ethic and consistency. Cardi definitely inspires me.
Cardi B.
Because Big Bronx, Cardi, shout out Cardi. I love you. I can't wait till we're in the same room.
It's gonna be lit.
Cardi showed the world that she was gonna be something when nobody thought. Oh, she's some regular. Nah. Cardi is an iconic international superstar.
Facts.
You know, so her energy, her work ethic, because you don't make it that far if you don't work hard. That inspires me. That influences me.
That's what's up.
Sound-wise, I'm very Spanglish. That's just how I grew up. I grew up speaking English, hip-hop, rap, and I grew up on Aventura, and Don Omar, and Wisin y Yandel, and Don Chesina, and Daddy Yankee, and
we went from crying to stomp you with some Timbs.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of all those 06 reggaeton, 05.
The best, if you ask me. Nicky Jam, ¿tú me entiendes?
Nicky Jam.
So all that influences me 100%. And also, like right now is weird, but I just think about all together, baladas.
Ooh.
A mí me encanta. Yo me crié limpiando los sábados con Marco Antonio Solís.
El Buki.
Ajá. Julio Iglesias, Juan Gabriel, Rocío Dúrcal, Amanda Miguel.
Oh, you real old
100%.
School.
So I love it. AU. Forever young though. But those things really influence you.
You're
but
right.
Like, right now, I would just say like.
When you said that, it reminded me of el olor de mi tolín por la
mañana. Ya lo sabes. Querida. Estoy ronca, pero tú sabes. But those things really influence you. But like, I can't say like right now. I'm like, oh my God, it's this person. It's just been over time. Certain people, those are the first people that come to mind. I really admire them. I think we have a lot of talent that are not huge yet. I'm not gonna name them.
Yeah.
I just want to say be on the
lookout. It's always like that.
There's a lot of good music.
I mean, yo, you're talking about un mundo entero. ¿Sabes cuánto talento hay afuera?
Pero lo que pasa es, lo que sucede es, not everybody has the presence.
That's true.
And that's a big thing. There's a lot of great musicians, but can you move a crowd? When you're on the mic, can you make somebody feel what you feel?
Real, yeah.
And that is a different skill.
That is.
Either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Now, I got it. I don't know if it's a learned skill. I can't say that. It's something that's very natural to me.
Natural.
Para mí, yo creo que es natural. Pero I don't know. I don't want to discourage anybody.
They call them just studio artists.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people just great recorders like en el estudio, pero si tú lo pones en vivo, like
ellos no rompen,
para mover un crowd.
Are you a good entertainer? That's the question.
But like, being an entertainer is not the same thing as being a great musician.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Let me give you an example. I can only talk about myself. A veces la gente me dice, wow, you're such a good singer. Are you a rapper? I don't consider myself a singer or a rapper. I think I make dope music, but I definitely think I'm an entertainer. Because if you put me on a mic or with a crowd, I'm going to say some shit. I'm going to hype it up. You could play my song. I'm going to be like this.
Say some shit right now.
¿Qué lo que mi gente? ¿Dónde están las mujeres que no tienen marido? Oye, hold up. Deja de mamar la juca y ponte a bailar. No, that's my new thing though. So if anybody else says that, I started that.
Word.
Suelta la mamadera de la juca. Can we talk about
that? That's dope. What's up with that? Yeah.
Everywhere you go, first of all, in the UK, I'm mad loud. My bad. Everywhere you go, mad loud. In the UK, one thing I can say, yo, they party.
Really?
They outside.
Yo,
is hookah popular?
What you think of the...
They call it shisha.
Shisha.
They call it shisha. Americans are the only one that call it hookah. Tal vez los domi también.
Hookah.
Pero it's very separate out there, like whatever. But yo, they party. They go out to have a good time. You don't have to have the biggest chain. You don't got to drop the biggest racks. So big up the UK. Y'all know how to have a good time. Pero lo que yo digo es like, I don't know what's going on with the culture out here and people not really dancing, just here like...
Just with the hookah on their phone.
Nah, you know what's the worst? I want to ask you about this. What do you think of dudes that record a selfie smoking the hookah? Esa vaina...
Tú estás mamando hookah, loco. Hey, when you see that on the shirt, don't say nothing. That's a party with Rami. Deja la mamadera de la hookah, que tú estás raro.
That shit is crazy.
Hey, yo, pa, live your life. You like hookah, smoke that shit.
That's dope.
But buy your shorty a drink, pull her to dance. Mama tu hookah con una bachata. I don't like, what I don't like is this. And I don't get it. I don't smoke hookah. I be ronca for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yo, we lit.
Una vaina que no da nota.
That's weird.
Y nadie baila ya.
Pero que la hookah no da nota, loco.
Yeah, no.
So, y hay gente que va, que no beben. Right? Mm-hmm. And they just like, what she said?
Mamando hookah.
Mamando hookah. Blowing smoke to like, you think it's going to hit us on the IG?
Yeah,
let me tell you something.
Tell us something.
Hold up. If y'all ever come to any of my performances or DJ sets, no me tira esa vaina en la cara. I don't smoke hookah. Okay? Mm-hmm. So when niggas be like, what's up, I don't like it. Don't talk to me. You can't talk to me. Don't network with me. It's disrespectful. I'm over here like then a fucking clown.
Eso es un sabor a menta con bajo a boca.
Abusador.
Bajo a grano, coño.
Diablo, people.
Dios
mío.
Pero, hey, if you love hookah, I respect that. Most people do. Me.
I want to know this.
Yeah.
Tú sabes, DJ y vaina. Los tigres se tienen que poner fresco, like, you know, you're good.
Los tigres, pero las
mujeres también.
Las mujeres también.
Hey, but they don't get annoying, like.
You know what? Right now in my journey is difficult because I'm human. You feel me? Right. So like, a veces yo no quiero hablar con nadie. Yo, ma. Oye. Pero yo tengo que darle con like, what's up? What's good? Party with Rami. You know? Se pasan. I'm not going to name.
But you stay in the zone.
I'm always in the zone. I'm 100% about my business and my brand. I don't care who you are, but if you want to do business with me, hit me up because I'm with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Pero una vez, no names. I'm not even going to name the event. I wasn't even DJing. I was just somebody a part of it. Pero una tipa se pasó.
Estaba buena ella.
She was beautiful, but it was just too much.
Oh.
Yeah. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, Shorty metió la mano. No me tocó.
¿Por dónde?
I
¿Por adelante o por
grabbed
atrás?
it. It was like attempting to be con mis pantalones por adelante.
Hey,
y
people.
yo le hice así. Cause God, you know what I'm saying? If it was a guy, it's a whole motherfucking lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Usually outside looking in.
Right.
But I grabbed her hand before she
Right.
really went in, and I was like, sis. And she's like, you're so hot.
Hey.
And I was just like,
Wait.
babe. I was like, babe, pero así no. But, anyone who's watching this,
That's crazy.
please don't approach a woman or a man like this. Have some respect because it's weird for us artists and entertainers because I want to be nice and be like, yo, don't touch me. But I really want to be like, what the fuck is your problem, son?
Right in the face.
I was like, Grr! But I couldn't do that. But that happened to me. Like I said,
I'm
I
going
caught
to teach you
it.
some kakata.
No, porque tú estás fuerte. Este tipo da...
You could grab the hand.
But I caught it before she got... I was
good.
like, sis. No, because you're so... And I was like, tranquila, man.
Freca.
Yeah, that's OD.
Yo no soy freco.
Pero eso,
I hope not.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Hey, honestly, I feel like the less thirsty you are, the bigger chance you have.
Damn, I just got checked. OD.
No, I don't think you're thirsty. Dito, you thirsty?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
Bebe agua,
Yo,
entonces.
tengo cerveza.
Hey. But I see it, but not. The industry is different. I'm
And
like,
how? I know you work late hours. Is that hard for you?
Yeah, I like to sleep. I like to go to sleep early.
No, pero tú puedes
How
dormir
many
el día
hours do you get
entero.
usually?
Nah, not a lot. Thursday through Sunday, I'm usually booked completely.
Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, some of them is 1 a.m. nights, 2 a.m. nights, sometimes 3. But I'm an early bird, so yo soy una tipa que me encanta el sol, and I like to go on walks, and I like to write in the sun. So I don't sleep past 8.
Yeah.
¿Tú te sientas en el parque a escribir?
I do. I'm a writer.
Nice.
What?
¿Qué te
Hola.
escribes? Poemas. Canciones.
No bullshit. I talk a lot about what's going on. It's like yo me desahogo. Mental health, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
What's going on,
That's
but
fine.
I write my songs. I write about what I like, what I love, what I'm grateful for. A lot of people in general are not grateful. I'm grateful to still be alive because we're not gonna get the details, but there's a lot of situations where I could have not been here, or even I don't know about ya, but a lot of people around my age group, no numbers, they're not here anymore. Whether it's like health, whether it's from the hood, like street shit,
killed,
jail. So
Yeah.
I'm actually very grateful to be alive and to be pursuing something that I enjoy.
Think you should be grateful for the smallest things, man.
I'm grateful to be here. Aqui chillin.
Aqui chillin.
PartyWithRami.
¿Quieres más vino?
Si
Quiero un
tú
chin más.
quieres.
You good?
I'm great.
You comfy?
I'm great. Estamos tranqui.
Good. Eso está heavy. Estamos chilling. She don't want no... Yo, y'all want cashews?
No, he love cashew.
Yo,
No? Yo, they never take my cashews. No one ever wants
Oh,
the
mira, te
cashews.
va a servir. Oh.
I used to bartend back in the day.
Oh, let me hear about that.
Well, basically, when I lost my job, when I got fired. Espérate. Wey, y'all like that?
Una bacana.
Yo tenía que buscármelo, and I used to bartend in Little Italy in the Bronx.
Oh,
I forgot the name of the joint, but I used to bartend
By
there.
Arthur Avenue?
Yes, on Arthur Ave.
On Arthur Ave, yeah.
It was a tapas restaurant. I think it was called Tapas Italiano, but I don't want to give them too much clout because they played me.
Fuck them. Straight up.
No comment.
No comment.
Nah, I can say that.
She might pull up one day for some cannolis or something.
No, I'm straight.
Nah,
I don't really
fuck
like cannoli, you know.
Yo ni sé qué es eso.
Palito de como helado.
Palito de coco.
Palito de coco está buenísimo. Alright, wait, I have a question for y'all. What's your favorite like Latin or Dominican dish? Sea mangú, sea arroz, habichuela, pollo, sea sancocho, sea pastelón. Cause I got a few. Nah, because I definitely want sancocho right now, but that's not
sancocho.
My favorite dish.
I even love asopao.
Yeah, I love it.
I got a question now. Before I forget, sancocho, right? Do you put lemon on it?
It depends.
Nah, don't do it.
Why not?
Don't
I put limon y
you fucking up the
veces.
flavor, papi. Come on.
Sometimes not.
But
always.
if it don't got too much flavor, limón y picante le da durísimo.
You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Como así?
Pero not everybody make a fire sancocho.
That's true.
And sometimes even if it's fire, you just put a little bit. You give it a little.
So mira, a veces la gente hace el sancocho medio como bland.
Yeah.
But with a little bit of limón. Picante.
Por ejemplo, el asopado de camarón.
Oh my god!
Fire,
oh my god!
You don't put limón in there?
Nah, papi.
I put limón in. You bugging?
Bro, picante.
Limón y picante, bro.
Nah,
bro.
Es que limón, I don't like vaina agria, yo.
Oh, okay. I love all the flavors.
Trigo, I fuck with trigo too. I don't give a fuck.
Trigo.
I don't care. Trigo, can you eat it?
Yeah, it's like a chop.
I don't care.
I fuck with trigo. I like patelón de papa, patelón de madura de. I don't like yuca.
You don't like yuca?
I don't like yuca. I only fuck with plátano, guineíto.
What?
Yeah,
that's it.
Why don't you like yuca? What did they ever do to you?
Where? That's it fire.
Yuca's hard to get at the supermarket. Like good yuca.
Yo, you know.
My dad used to look around with a knife and cut the end of the yuca to see the color.
It's a real thing.
He'd be cutting the supermarket.
It's a real thing.
Para ver si está bueno o no, ¿verdad?
¿Qué más?
How about mondongo?
I don't.
I'm not crazy about mondongo.
I love it.
I'm not. Hey, pero chivo.
Chivo,
I love chivo.
Rabo. Yo como de todo, bro.
Yeah, yo también. Yo no soy muy picky.
That shit is crazy. How about dessert?
I don't love flan. I don't love flan. I'm sorry.
Yo, pero don't love flan.
I'm sorry to break your heart.
Yeah, you did. Diablo me romp.
Pero pastelito, that's not a dessert. But I eat that shit morning, middle of the day.
Now that you say you don't like flan, you definitely eat that shit with raisins.
¿Ustedes han comido majarete?
¿El qué?
Majarete.
No, yo no.
Eso como...
Majarete, sounds familiar.
They sell la que vende habichuela con dulce in the house.
Habichuela con dulce is fire though.
Yeah, but it's made out of corn. Majarete is just...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Eso me pone como mal.
Eso está bien con cafecito.
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you fucking me up.
I drink water and I drink
wine.
I
think we should have never talked about... Because now I see you different.
She drinks water and wine.
I think one more disagreement, like you don't like, I think we're going to fight and shit. That shit
you
crazy.
don't want that. We on camera, papa.
You don't get washed on camera, bro.
I'm just gonna get sucker punch.
I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna be
like,
Quema, me encanta. Obviously, mangú con los 3 golpes.
Yeah.
Tostones, maduros. Which ones are better, maduros or just tostones?
I like both.
I like tostones.
It depends on the dish.
So you know what's so crazy? When I was in the UK, you know what's big out there? Maduros, but they just call it sweet plantains.
Yeah.
But they're not big on tostones.
Really?
And I put my friend on and she was just like, these are not nice, you know?
So when you're looking for like Spanish dishes in the UK,
I went to it. I hit up all the Dominican spots.
Really? Is there a big Dominican community
There
out
is
there?
a big Dominican community out there. There's an even bigger Colombian community out there.
Damn.
I fuck with the Colombians out there. They fire. Nice. Shout out to Dímelo. And then there's a big there's a Dominican community. I actually play ball with some of them. They call it Los Domis UK.
Wait, hold up.
You heard me.
Nah, I've seen.
Lady LeBron, baby.
But yo, nadie que just let me show. Yo, she got the handles, papi.
Yeah, I'm good.
You see the confidence? I love it.
It's not. It's confidence and skill.
I like that.
So listen, I checked out both between July. So I went for a month in July, and I went.
We're gonna get that clip too. We're gonna put it.
As you should.
Yeah.
And I went for another month from like about a month, September to October. Mm-hmm. And there was like, so there's a lot of different restaurants, but there's my favorite Dominican restaurant. And they're like a small mom and pop shop. It's on Old Kent Road in South London. So good. So good. But believe it or not, because you know we in New York right now, they have a Casa Mofongo. Not Casa del Mofongo like us.
Casa Mofongo.
Casa Mofongo. It was okay. But you know what I realized? And I went to some other joint, I forgot what it's called, so I'm not even going to talk about it. A lot of the Dominicans that I met, and I don't want to say it's all of them, they went from DR, they live in Spain for like 3, 5, 7 years, and they go to London. And they're different. They not like us.
In what sense?
I don't want to say too much because once this goes on the internet, it never leave. But all I gotta say is, it's just different. I felt like they were more Spain than Dominican.
Okay.
Versus us, we're like dun 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 dun. Pero son medio diferente. But then the last time I went and I performed with 2 Dominicans. Shout out to Tato. Shout out to Frecuencia. Hey. They were like from el barrio. Okay. And I'm like, espérate. Ustedes vinieron desde allá. And then we are in Spain. They came to London. They're like, no, nosotros vinimos de la República hace 2 años. Y venimos a romper en Londres. And I'm like, damn. Yo, they fire. Yo, check them out. Tato RD, Instagram. That's Frecuencia. Fine. They make really good music. Nice. They dope. And then a lot of the Colombians that I met, they like Top Dog. They're fire.
I want to go out there, man.
You should.
Yeah, I always wanted to go
It's expensive, though. It's more expensive than New York.
Really?
I tell people that all the time.
What is it, pounds over there?
It is pounds.
Right.
So, like, I'll give you an example. $100 in New York or in America.
120 something pounds.
No, it's 140, 150 pounds.
Oh.
It's.
Yo, you need.
I was thinking euros. Euros like 1.2.
Yeah, euros is different.
Yeah.
But they separated. Yeah.
You don't need nobody to carry your bags and shit. Like.
Can you take us to the UK?
Yeah, like
I can give you a tour.
Not me, like, you know.
We could pull up in the UK one day. Maybe have some tea and biscuits.
Listen, anybody who's watching or even y'all, if y'all want to know where to go in the UK, talk to me because I love the UK. It's different, but what I love most about it is that it's an undiscovered gem. A lot of people don't know about the music scene, about the black community in the UK, about the Latino community, and they're so dope.
That's a fact.
So I truly believe one of my roles in this game is to bridge that gap. Like, yeah, I'm PartyWithRami. I'm an artist. I'm an entertainer. And then I do that in London too. And I'm also talking to all of y'all in America about how dope London is. And then people see it. You know, Drake has done it with Skepta, with gigs. We see it, but like for me, it's very personal because I'm seeing a lot of up and coming superstars.
Not only that, I feel like that's so fresh en el mercado latino.
Yeah.
Porque ahora mismo yo no creo que hay alguien que está conectando Europe and
it's gonna be me.
Yeah, I heard
it's going to be me. Because like I said, like it's actually one of my main goals to be the person to be known to like really connect both music scenes.
I think you can make it happen.
I am gonna make it happen.
She will make it happen, and she'll be back on the Aqui Chillin.
I'm gonna give you updates
with an update,
yearly updates.
That's how a lot of our guests come. It's family. They come back and update.
You officially Aqui Chillin family. That's it.
Why? Thank you.
That's it. Eso así.
Vamos.
How you feeling?
I feel good.
Good. And you know, unfortunately, we can't really chill forever, and that's the sad part.
We're gonna chill again though.
Yes.
Facts. I mean, after this, we can still chill. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play music and turn up again.
I mean, the tablet is dead though.
We're gonna charge it though.
Yeah.
Heard ya.
But you know what? Like, I really like you right now during this season. You're one of our first female guests.
Let's go.
You are the first female guest.
Hey, females the future, baby.
Yeah, and right now we're gonna have a bunch of other females coming in. So you just set the stage.
Thank you.
That's
for the other ladies.
Ronca, so don't come ronca, ladies.
You popped our cherry.
Oh my goodness.
Ay, Dios mío.
Wow.
I just want to say, whoever's watching right now, do what you want. Make no excuses for yourself or other people. Be a good person and get it done. I cannot stress how your work ethic and being a good person goes hand in hand when it comes to accomplishing your goals. And for all my women out there, keep killing it. Keep going because we are the future. And shout out to the men.
Yo, are we in your future?
You're in my future and you're in my future too.
Okay. That's it.
Good.
Hey. Yo, I'ma carry the maletas. I'm good. Yo soy conforme.
I need a security guard.
I'll be the security
guard. Yo, matter of fact, I got it. You're gonna have a tour bus.
Yes,
I'll drive that shit.
There you go. And I'll be the security guard by the door when all the dudes
Eso así, with the
Glock. The ladies are trying to come in.
Tranquila.
I'll
put some fire.
Party with Rami.
That's me, baby. Follow me.
Aqui Chillin in the house.
All socials, Party with Rami. Check out my EP. Check out my music videos.
EP's
you know
fire.
the vibes.
And she play ball.
Yes.
Lady LeBron, baby. Let's go.
El sol, la playa, un tro de vaina. que viva